Imagine living in a world meticulously designed by advanced technology, where every atom, every ray of light, and every fleeting feeling is just a line of code in a complex program. This is the essence of the simulation hypothesis, an amazing idea that suggests our reality isn't what it seems, but rather an ultra-realistic simulation. This concept, often attributed to science fiction, has sparked serious debate among philosophers and scientists alike, blurring the line between real and virtual. The simulation hypothesis challenges our most basic assumptions about the nature of existence. If we are indeed living in a simulation, the question arises, who are our simulators and what is their purpose? The implications are profound, shaking the foundations of our understanding of the universe and our place in it. The idea of simulated reality isn't entirely new. Philosophers have long wrestled with questions of perception and reality, from Plato's allegory of the cave to René Descartes' famous statement, "I think, therefore I am." However, the advent of powerful computers and virtual reality technologies has brought the simulation hypothesis to the forefront of contemporary thought. As we delve into the complexities of the simulation hypothesis, we will explore the arguments put forth by its proponents, the theoretical evidence that lends credence to the idea, and the potential implications for humanity if our reality is nothing more than an elaborate illusion. The simulation hypothesis, as we know it today, is largely attributed to Nick Bostrom, a Swedish philosopher at the University of Oxford. In his landmark 2003 paper, "Are You Living in a Computer Simulation?" Bostrom presents a compelling argument for the possibility that we are living in a simulated reality. Bostrom's argument hinges on three assumptions, and he argues that at least one of them must be true. First, it is possible that technologically advanced civilizations could create simulations indistinguishable from reality. Second, these civilizations might create many such simulations, perhaps for research, entertainment, or other purposes. Third, if simulations become widespread, the number of simulated beings would far exceed the number of real beings, making it statistically likely that we are among the simulated. This probabilistic argument, while not definitive proof, has fueled much of the debate surrounding the simulation hypothesis. Bostrom himself doesn't claim to know for certain whether we are living in a simulation, but he argues that the possibility is significant enough to warrant serious consideration. The implications of Bostrom's argument are far-reaching. If we are indeed living in a simulation, it suggests that our reality is not fundamental, but rather a product of a more advanced intelligence. This raises profound questions about free will, the meaning of existence, and our place in the grand scheme of things. Bostrom's work has sparked a wave of interest in the simulation hypothesis, inspiring countless articles, books, and films that explore the philosophical and scientific implications of simulated reality. While the simulation hypothesis remains largely theoretical, some intriguing evidence from the world of quantum physics has lent credence to the idea. Quantum mechanics, the study of very small objects, has revealed a universe fundamentally different from the deterministic universe envisioned by classical physics. One of the strangest aspects of quantum mechanics is the phenomenon of superposition, where particles can exist in multiple states at once until they are observed. This suggests that reality, at its most fundamental level, is not fixed but fluid and indeterminate. Another strange aspect of quantum mechanics is entanglement, where two particles become linked, even across vast distances, so that the state of one instantaneously affects the state of the other. This spooky action at a distance, as Einstein called it, challenges our understanding of causality and locality. These strange properties of the quantum world, while not proof of a simulated reality, have led some physicists to speculate that our universe may be digital in nature. Just as computer simulations are built from discrete bits of information, perhaps the universe itself is composed of fundamental units of information, or qubits. If the universe is indeed a quantum simulation, it would explain many of the strange and counterintuitive features of quantum mechanics. It would also suggest that our reality is not as continuous and objective as we perceive it to be, but rather a product of a more fundamental digital realm. The exciting possibility of a simulated reality has prompted some scientists to devise experiments to test the hypothesis. One such approach involves searching for limitations or artifacts in the fabric of reality that might hint at its simulated nature. Just as a computer screen has a finite resolution, Some physicists have speculated that space-time itself may be pixelated at the Planck scale, the smallest possible unit of measurement. If so, detecting this pixelation could provide evidence for a simulated universe. Other proposed experiments involve searching for inconsistencies in the laws of physics, or for evidence of information processing limits that might point to the existence of a simulator. However, designing and conducting such experiments is fraught with challenges, as it is unclear what kind of fingerprints a simulated reality would leave. The scientific community remains divided on the simulation hypothesis. Some prominent figures such as tech entrepreneur Elon Musk have publicly expressed their belief that we are likely living in a simulation. Musk has even gone so far as to suggest that the odds that we are not living in base reality are billions to one. However, many scientists remain skeptical, arguing that the simulation hypothesis is untestable and therefore unscientific. They point out that even if we did find evidence of a simulation, it would be impossible to prove that we are not simply living in a simulation within a simulation, and so on. Despite the lack of conclusive evidence, the simulation hypothesis continues to capture the imagination, forcing us to confront profound questions about the nature of reality, the limits of knowledge, and the possibility that our existence is stranger than we ever imagined.